Hi, welcome to this short video in which I'm going to compare the Parrot Teleprompter with this Bestview teleprompter. One is 120 quid plus VAT for that kit, and this one was £75 straight from Amazon. So not quite half the price, but kind of there. So I thought it would be useful just to have a look at the both and then see what's what. So this is an unboxing. I've never opened this box. I'll just have an idea in a second. But first, let's have a quick look at the Parrot one. So you get this plastic box, obviously. Yeah, if you've looked at this, you'll have a rough idea. So that's the section where the adapter ring goes. And this is the front area that should just pop off. It slides off and it reveals the glass in there. This glass is a wee bit dirty. We'll have to clean that up when we go. I'm very grateful to my friend Adrian who's lent me this kit, and in when I was asking him questions and kind of exploring what kit I should buy, he lent me this, and in the meantime I bought this kit, so that's why we've got this comparing. So you've got these multiple rings, different sizes, so on. For this exercise I'm just going to bring in a spare lens that I have. There we go, and to get out, which is a Canon, and it's 49mm, so hopefully, there we go, straight away, perfect, 49, and that just simply screws onto the front of there. I did see in another YouTube clip not to put it on too tight or it sticks, and then that then slips into this space, and effectively we're good to go. Right, okay, so let's just pop that back off there, cover the glass, keep it clean. So in the kit you've got these adapter rings. I'm just going to pop this back off again. The remote control, little pouch and so on. Okay, so let's see what we got in the kit, which is about not quite half price but heading that way. So okay, pad it up. You got an instruction book, same kind of kit. We've got the box, feels a little bit heavier but actually a little bit more robust than the Parrot one. You can see it's slightly thicker on the bottom there. It's exactly the same idea by the look of it. I can figure out how to get the bottom off of it. Oh, here we go, it just pops off. I should probably read the instructions first, shouldn't I? But I haven't. Okay, so then, oh yeah, so same idea, nice glass screen in there, and similarly this thing on the back that pops off, same idea. So okay, I'm just going to put this back on, just try and keep the glass clean. The other noticeable difference is on the bottom of the Parrot there is nothing, but on the bottom of this Bestview one there is a screw connector, so you could put it on a stand I suppose, or have some kind of supportive action. Let's just check out what else is in the box. I'm going to cover this glass for the moment, just to keep it, got to watch. Oh, that is tight, very tight fit. Okay, there we go, so that's that. Then we've got the rings, similar to the other kit, and there's the 49 I'm looking for. Okay, that's fine. This actually looks to be just about identical, maybe a little bit thinner than the other one. So, but it's the same outside diameter, so they're obviously swappable. So I'm not going to open that, because if this kit fails, I am going to send it back and keep the Parrot one. So there we go. Let me just screw that on there. Then once again, that pops off, and that's going on there. That is very stiff, but there you go, you get the same idea, although I do like the idea that this has got a supportive screw on there. Now in terms of mounting one's iPhone in there, we'll come back to that in a minute. Let me just check in this box. Okay, so emptying the box out, it has got a remote control in it as well, in this one. Again, don't really want to open it, but never mind, I'm opening it. Oh yikes. So this is, these are two remote controls. The Parrot one feels much more like an Apple TV type thing. It's got an on and off switch on the back. This has got on and off key, game, OK switch here, kind of toggle switch. and it's like an Xbox controller by the look of it, XY. I have no idea what any of that does just yet, and it'll take a while because it needs 2 batteries, which I haven't got here. Okay, so we'll look at that in a minute or two. The instruction booklet is exceptionally good if you're Chinese. So pictures, Chinese. Halfway through, literally, we come to English user manual. Install steps. It's a packing list. So I could have just shown you that. That's what's in the kit. The rings, the box, the teleprompter remote. It's got installation steps there, straightforward, and it's got where you can download the app, Bestview app, both App Store for iOS and Android. Some specification sizes there, 200 grams it weighs, it tells me, and then there's instructions for the remote control. That's helpful. So we can see on here, play, pause is that button. Pull down can switch play and pause. Menu in iOS, no function, so that's obviously to do with Android. Return, home for iOS. Page up is the X, whatever that means. Page down, speed up, slow down. So A is slow, speed. Oh, so it seems to have all the things that you would need there, and a warranty card in the back. Okay, so let me just have a little look. So here we have the 2 kits. So really now what I want to quickly do is look at the app, because hang on, where does the phone fit? That's another thing. Okay, so let me just quickly check where the phone fits and how easy that is. So I have got my phone somewhere on me. There we go. So now what I'm going to do is, so having moved this out of the way a little bit, this spring loaded and pops down, so, and then presumably one's phone just fits in there. Okay, that's cool. Let me just call up the software. I've got both apps installed on my phone here just for ease, so I'm going to go with the Parrot one for the time being. It's coming. It takes a few seconds to load, obviously. I've got the script here. I'm just going to pop it in. Put your finger in the back, obviously, just to hold that down, and then see what. Okay, so that's back to back. There must be a mirror mode somewhere, because that is a mirror mode. Let me just quickly check. Mirror mode, there we go. So we're in mirror mode, take 2. And it's upside down now. So there's a lot of fiddling till you get the hang of this. Hey, there we go. So there you can see my bio is streaming there. So it seems sturdy enough, heavy enough. It's not going to fall off. Let me just try this remote and see how we got on. So I haven't installed this remote or anything on my phone, so that's probably not going to work, is it? So come back to the remotes in a minute or two. So anyway, as it looks, it seems to work. Okay, that's cool. So pop the screen back on there, only because it's my friends and I don't want them watching this video and think I've abused his equipment. Okay, and similarly the Bestview this time a bit heavier to the touch, so I'm going to pop the screen up. Everything's a bit stiffer, maybe it's just because it's brand new, I don't know. And again, same idea, quite a heavy spring that holds that in place, so I'll pop my finger in there. This is stiff. Oh yes, this is stiff. We're in. Now it's asking me for my password. That's not so helpful. There we go. So the phone is in. Oh, now that looks funny to me. Okay. So they got. Oh, this is interesting. So I don't know where this is coming from. Maybe. So I don't know if you can see that in the recording there, but there seems to be like a double vision type of thing going on. Maybe it's the angle that it's held at, I'm not quite sure. But if that was held over there, I mean it's readable, I can work it. It doesn't seem quite so clear on this. I don't know why that would be. maybe, let's give it the benefit of the doubt, maybe it's because on the Parrot one I didn't have the, yeah, let me see, on the Parrot one I didn't have the lens fitted in, so maybe there's a reflection off the lens. Let me have a quick squint at that. So I'm popping this one back in the Parrot. Okay, same story as before. It's definitely a softer spring, but I'm not sure if that's because it's okay, I see. Yeah, so to be fair to the Bestview one, I've got the same kind of thing, so it must be something to do with the lens. So there's not a lot of difference between them. If it was up there over in the lens, I'm pretty sure I'd be able to see that. That's cool. Right, so that's all good. Right. So now I'm just going to show you on my phone a recording. I'm just going to record me running through the app. So there's the two apps here. Parrot Teleprompter first. You can see a nice orange and white colour. In terms of settings, lots of different settings there. Come back to this sync with Dropbox because this is a key function here that I don't think Bestview's got. Scroll options, size of text, speed, which obviously then can be adjusted with the remote control. Margins, that's quite cool. So I guess if your phone was slightly bigger than the glass, you could set the margins reduced. Toggle marker is helpful. That's that orange arrow at the side. It just helps us there. Loop script, lock orientation, font color. So you can have the background color, any number of colors there. Okay, but we've got black with white text. And then reset script. Okay, so let's just go back there. So I loaded up a script on here earlier, and you can see the basic gist of it. Now it's in mirror mode at the moment, obviously because of the thing. This orange arrow at the side is the prompt. So that's kind of cool. It's all good, and just by pressing the settings there we can adjust the speed a little bit there, although as I say that should be able to be done with the remote control. Okay, let's pop out and go to the Bestview. Okay, again I pasted the script in earlier just so you can get the gist, but this seems to be a simpler set of app. There's less options, they're all on one page. I haven't found the mirror mode yet. Let me just have a quick look and see. Oh yeah, mirror mode down there, so I'm going to switch that on. And then again, as I say, I had this script from earlier. Obviously you're looking at it side on, but I can turn the phone and press play. So again, upside down doesn't help. Pretty straightforward. Adjust the speed. Yeah, you can adjust the speed quite easily in there, albeit that'll be able to be done by the remote control. So that's all good, but let me address what I think is a bit of a challenge with the cheaper Bestview product against the Parrot Teleprompter. In the Parrot Teleprompter there is this capacity to sync with Dropbox, and syncing with Dropbox is a great thing. So you can work on the script on Word on your computer, laptop or whatever, save it as a text only file and sync it into a Dropbox. You tell the Dropbox, the Parrot app where the Dropbox is, obviously in setup, and it pops up here in the scripts. So I think that's a really useful thing to be able to do. It would be great if you could actually do it to sync it with Google Drive as well. I actually had to set up a Dropbox account, which is free, but especially to do that, but that was a little bit of a hassle. But that is a great thing. The Bestview, however, has a flaw here, in my opinion, and it's the only way that I could find to add a script to this is simply by add, and then you have to either type it in the thing or cut and paste from somewhere. Now I know it seems a bit pernickety to say you've got to cut and paste from somewhere, but it's just an extra step that I think is unhelpful. For me, that's a bit of a drawback with this app thing. So now it's got me wondering whether or not this app, and this app, you know, the Parrot app, will work with the Bestview remote controller, because if it did, then we can be sneaky and use the Bestview hardware with the software from the Parrot. If you can get ethically over that problem, then I think that's cool. So in order to check out whether or not the Bestview remote control can work with the Parrot software, let me first install some batteries. Let's press that. Hey, we got light, we've got action. Okay, so this is trying to pair. Okay, after power on LED, and now the light has changed its flashing rate there. So it says we're connected. Good to go. Right, so obviously let me be fair to the product and test it first with Bestview. So I'm going to put the Bestview viewer on there, you can see there. Hey, it works nice. Speed, obviously jolts it forward, jolts it back. Oh yeah, okay, Y is for faster and A is for slower. Cool, B. Oh, it's jumping well, how it jumps a page, I don't know what a page means, but it must, okay, at first okay, so it's jumping a screen at a time rather than a page at a time, whatever a page means. So that's working, that's cool. So to be fair to it, it works in its own product. Now, this could be a deal breaker for me. Let's see if we can get it to work in this product. Hey, okay, ladies and gentlemen, the great news is it has exactly the same responses. Switch mirror off for a second because it's hurting my brain. There we go. The buttons are doing exactly the same in this app as they did in the correct one, as it were. So ladies and gentlemen, here is my humble assessment and opinion of these two. The Parrot one is obviously really good. I think it's the app, and I do like the remote control. It's nice and tidy compared to this plasticky feeling thing. Very, very cheap and plasticky sound. Nothing coming from there, so you'd have to watch that noise as well. But having said that, this Bestview is nearly just over half the price of the other one. So I think, given that the app, Bestview app, is at best a 5 out of 10, it's rubbish. Okay, not being able to send scripts to it from anywhere is a major hiccup. But given that the Parrot app is going to work in here, ladies and gentlemen, I pronounce that I think I'm going to spend my personal money on the Bestview hardware. I'm going to use the Bestview hardware with the Parrot software, and that way I'll get the best of both deals and save myself probably around about 50 or 60 quid. So there you go. I hope that's been helpful. Save somebody else 60 quid, and look forward to seeing scripts coming up on the teleprompter.